When they hit the man. Let's be strong. Brilliant move. One side. Here.
Sam, your second game for Troon today, 0-0 draw against Renfrew.
First of all, probably should have scored a couple of goals for myself personally, but good to get some minutes in the legs again. It's only my second game since, God knows, a few months ago.
Yeah.
But it's needed for next Saturday when the league starts, and hopefully get off to a win.
Exactly, as you say, it's only your second game and I don't know how many months, so it's you'd be glad to see the sharpness starting to come back.
That's it. Feel a bit rusty still, but haven't scored last week. I fancied myself to get a couple this week, but it wasn't to be. But we'll just move on to next week and try to get a goal and try to get myself off the mark for Troon.
As we spoke about earlier on, the pleasing things, you're getting yourself into positions, you're getting the chances. It's a worrying if you don't, but you should be pleased that you're getting in the right positions so early.
That's it. As long as I'm getting in the chances, if I wasn't getting in the positions and getting opportunities, then we'd be worrying then. But I'm getting the chances, so they're going to come. And hopefully they're going to come thick and fast as well.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. As I say, you've only been in a couple of weeks, but you're enjoying everything so far?
Loving it. Dino has been brilliant with me. All the boys have been brilliant when I've came in and stuff like that. Obviously had a few boys injured, a few boys off with COVID and stuff like that, but when we get the team back together, it's going to be a good season, I think, ahead.
Great, well fingers crossed, looking forward to next Saturday, away to co-winning. So
yeah, looking forward to that.
A goal scoring start would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
100%, looking forward to it.
Brilliant, Sam, thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Ewan, you'll be glad as a defender, 0-0 draw, you've kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, I mean that's positives for the game, wasn't it? Wasn't it great? But obviously it's still pre-season, last game of pre-season, so take the positives for it. Thought we defended well in the main, and obviously playing centre half today, so clean sheet. No, delighted, need to take the positives for it, so no, it's good.
That's the starting point for any good performance, a clean sheet, isn't it?
Absolutely, it was the same in the tournament. Obviously it was bad, it was frustrating to concede late against Vale, but I thought in the main we defended really well and then carried it in again today. Fisher made a few good saves, and but apart from that I thought we defended really well, so now you need to take the positives for the game. Had a few chances as well, so I mean, probably frustrated enough to win, but as you say, take the positives and clean sheet, so yeah, not bad.
Exactly, heading into next Saturday's league opener away to co-winning, so
yep.
A couple of performances obviously in the last few weeks
yep.
That we're all to be pleased with.
Definitely, I think the pre-season's been great, especially the game has been done. We've been really impressed, the boys have been working really hard, really fit in training as well. You know, getting 90 minutes in the league again today is brilliant, so I think everyone's just waiting to go for next week now. It's been a long time coming, the league's obviously been stop-start for so long now that I think everyone's just wanting to get in the rhythm now and get that first game underway, and the boys are buzzing for it, so no, can't wait. As
you say, it's been a long time coming, certainly.
Definitely.
So you've played, obviously, I think it's that fourth game you played for us, I think you've played all the way across the back four.
Yeah, I know,
your versatility is certainly an asset, you think, yes?
Well, listen, I'll play wherever, I think that's 4 or 5 positions already, but no, as I said to Dino there as well, I said, as long as I'm on the pitch, I'll give 100% whenever I play, and just want to play football, as you say, just get back into games. So, well, that's right back, centre half, and at midfield, I'll give it a go. So, no, don't worry when I play, don't matter.
Great, good news. Troon's obviously your hometown club. Yep. You've been quite enjoying the last few weeks
loving
back.
Loving it. I was saying that to my pals the other day. I was like, remember we used to go to the games together, just as boys, just watch the games, watch the teams, and now to play it. It's good. Obviously, it's a club that means a lot to us. So, no, to get that over the line and finally sign was great. And then just looking forward to getting gone now. And as you say, hometown club, so a lot of family and friends are watching us. So, no, just want to do as best I can for Troon and see where we can take it.
Great, brilliant. Well, as I say, a clean sheet for today, something to be proud of.
Yep.
Into next week. Thanks very much.
No worries, thank you.
Cheers. Dean, a 0-0 draw with Renfrew today. Solid performance.
I think both benches are a bit frustrated probably. The game was a bit stop-start. It actually typifies pre-season. A bit stop-start, but so a 0-0 draw, clean sheet. We've got to be happy with a clean sheet. A few square pegs and round holes a day as well. So. A lot of the boys doing a good job for the team, and I thought the young lads when they come on really acquitted themselves really well, and it was good to see them the other day as well.
We're missing a couple of bodies today, so it was good to see everybody fit in.
It was, we've tried to integrate them through the pre-season, but it's been hard, Richard, as you know. It's been hard, it's been very stop-start, and like I say, I thought the game was a wee bit like that. I thought we started well and could have had a couple of goals, never went in, and then Renfrew obviously came into the game, grew, and they've got a good side, good experience in the forward areas, and McKenna and Diver and Scott Morton and Dallas, so do you know what I mean? Excellent players at this level, and they had a few chances where their goalie to thank for probably to be in level at the break, and I thought again that second half was a bit drab, but it's a clean sheet. It's a positive heading into next week against Kilwinning.
As you say, we're making plenty of chances today, just weren't quite converting them this week.
Aye, well that's it, and the chances that we were creating, it was engineered by the forward players as well, by their endeavour, by their hard work, so there's loads to be pleased about that. Sam gave a really good account of himself as well for 60 minutes, good to get him some minutes under his belt. He's not played a lot of football, so we need to kind of manage him as well with the time, but I thought the link up between him and the other three forward players in the areas were good at times, and like I say, a real threat going forward. Obviously disappointed not to score and not to have that end product, but hopefully we've saved all our goals for in the league campaign.
That's it, keep them all for Kilwinning. That's obviously the end of pre-season after today. How do you think the whole pre-season's gone across the games?
It's been hard, Richard, it's been hard. We've not managed to get a lot of football into some of the boys through various obviously reasons, but if you take the Kilwinning game aside, which we are taking aside because it was a fitness exercise, then we've came through pre-season unbeaten again, so that's a positive for me. We had a good weekend at the tournament last weekend, great to have the fans back in, and I think that made a difference for us last week, to be honest. I think that kind of got us over the line, but it's been stop-start, it's been hard, it's been tough, and hopefully by now that the real stuff's coming about, we can get some more bodies in, and the board and Jimmy and that have been brilliant with us all summer to try to get players in, and they've really backed us. It's just been difficult, but speaking to other managers, I think everyone's in the same boat, so hopefully we can get a couple over the line this week to bolster the squad ahead of the game next week against Kilwinning.
Great, we've obviously got a busy spell coming up. As soon as you start the league against Kilwinning, it's Saturday, Wednesday for quite a few weeks. It's all about managing the squad and integrating the under-20s, I suppose, as well.
Well, we've no choice, you know what I mean? There's 2 started today and there's 3 come off the bench today. And there should have been more. There was more slots available, unfortunately, due to many difficult reasons that the bench wasn't full. But we're going to have no choice. We've got a reasonable squad in terms of numbers, but we're missing 6 or 7 players, and I think anyone at our level that's missing 6 or 7 players is going to really struggle. So we're going to need to integrate the 20s. The ones that have come in so far have done really well. Young Dale, Jordan Lusk has been terrific through pre-season. Young Dale's done well, he's learning the game all the time. I thought Tyler, Ewan and Kieran, when they come on the day, were excellent. I thought Kieran, especially in the middle of midfield, he looks a real talent, he looks like a footballer in there. So
it's all about taking their chances as well for them.
That's it.
Getting the chances is one thing.
That's it, Richard, and the chance will always be there with us, but they've got to want to take the chance as well, and they've got to want to take that opportunity, and that's been the biggest stumbling block at the moment. But the ones that have been here, they've acquitted themselves really well.
Good. Well, as I said, we've got to take the positives. A clean sheet today, 0-0 draw, but on to next week for Kilwinning. Looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Cheers.